Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a November favorites. I know we're into December already, so a little late, but whatever. Better late than never, I guess. So, to start off with, and I know you've seen him in my thumbnail, is my new little kitty. Is he not just the sweetest little thing? Yeah, you're just adorable. Mwah. Get some lipstick all over his fur, 'cause he's just adorable. His name's Oliver. And I rescued him. I did not get him from a local animal shelter or anything like that, though that's always a great place to get new little family members. But I don't know if you guys have seen the Facebook garage sale sites that are popping up, but somebody listed this little guy. He somehow ended up inside one of the factories here in town, and they finally caught him. It had been like 3 days of him running around this factory, and they finally caught him, and the lady posted him on Facebook saying, somebody come pick him up or he's going to the pound, because I guess her manager was about to come into work, and she knew that's what would happen, is he would call the pound to come and pick him up. So I saw him and I was like, Mike's gonna kill me, but we're getting another kitty. So I went and picked him up, and he's just the cutest little fur ball. He, poor thing, was starving. The lady said she'd put food out for him, but he was skin and bones. I got him 2 days before Thanksgiving, or was it the day before Thanksgiving? I think it was the day before Thanksgiving that I picked him up. And he was just skin and bones. You could feel every little bone in his body. There was like very little muscle mass. He was just starving. So he is getting good and fattened up now. He got a clean bill of health at the vet. He was like 0.5 pounds underweight, which I wouldn't think would be that big of a deal, but like he was so skinny. So the vet said he's about 8 weeks, and for an 8-week-old kitten, he should be at 2 pounds. It's like 1 pound a month or whatever. And he was at 1.5 pounds. But he's starting to get some fat on him and some muscles. And he's not as skinny as he was. He's getting a little round belly on him. He didn't have that before. And he had mats. Poor thing, was like covered in oil. And he like had mats all over his fur. So that's why he kind of looks like a plucked chicken in some spots. He's kind of like bald up here. Because when I took him to the vet, they like put him under and they shaved all the mats out of him. Because I couldn't cut them all out on my own. So yeah, he's doing good. He's just so soft and snuggly, and he purrs, and he loves being held, and I don't know, he's just adorable. I can eat him up. Just adorable. You want to say hi? You look at the camera. Look at that. Did I say his name's Oliver? We named him Oliver. He's just adorable. Okay, so also, I guess I can always throw that out there, you know, it's holidays, and if anybody's interested in getting a little kitty cat or puppy for Christmas, or just, you know, just because they want a new little furry friend, go check out your local animal shelters. There's always animals in need of good homes, and you can always check out the Facebook sites like I did. I stumbled upon him. I wasn't looking for a cat that day. I already have 2, and when I brought him home, of course Mike couldn't say no because he's just so adorable. But I got the whole "that's it, no more" talk from him, because he knows that I'm just like a sucker for cute little animals. Yeah, he's talking to me. So yeah, go get a furry friend for the holidays, and you know, for longer. Don't just get him for the holidays. If you get a pet, you need to, you know, make sure you can handle the responsibility, because they're a responsibility. I feel like I have like 4 3-year-olds running around my house at all times. They're, you know, into everything. So make sure you're ready for the responsibility. It's going to be, you know, 15 to 20 years, depending on what you get. So yeah, I'll get off my soapbox now, and I'll put this little guy down so he can go play. Because that's what he wants to do. He wants to go play. No. He'll probably cry because I put him down. I don't know. We'll see what he gets into in here. It's the first time in this room. So while we're on the topic of animals, and I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I picked up a little laser light from Walmart. It's the brand Kong. It's a pet toy brand. They're kind of pricey. It's like $7 for this thing. But yeah, ooh, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, kind of. But this has been hours of entertainment. It has kept my cats well entertained and exercised. So go pick one of these up if you have kitties and you haven't gotten one yet. I have them chase it down the hallway and it wears them out. I've got 2 7-month-old cats plus Oliver, who's 8 weeks old. Oliver won't chase it down the hallway yet, but he will chase it all over the living room and like run in circles and do adorable things with it. And then my 2 bigger cats will run up and down the hallway and run into the kitchen and just back and forth for like 5 or 10 minutes until they're like panting, and then they're like done. So it's a great way to exercise your critters. Go pick one up. Do we want to get into makeup, smelly goods, or food? I guess we can go ahead and do food because I've only got one edible item to show you guys. These are the Simply Nature all natural food vegetable chips, exotic blend. They have it's a blend of sweet potato, taro, batata, and parsnip chips. I have no idea what taro and batata is, but they taste amazing. And they're gluten-free, contains a full serving of vegetables. I got them from my local Aldi's, and they are so good. They taste awesome. One serving size is 16 chips. You get 8 servings per package. It's 150 calories. They're gluten-free, all natural, no artificial flavors or colors, no preservatives, contains a full serving of vegetables, vegan-friendly, low sodium, and good source of fiber. So, Aldi's, go check these out. They're freaking awesome. I love these little red ones in here. I'm not really sure what they're from. I don't think it's the sweet potato. They have bigger ones. I'm getting towards the end of my bag, you know, so you get all like crumbly. They're so good. They're salty. They're kind of a little sweet. They're delicious. And I think the price was like $2 or $3. I mean, it's Aldi's, so everything's like pretty cheap. We can get into smelly goods if you want. So, I know most people love the Bath & Body Works candles. Don't get me wrong, I love Bath & Body Works too. And I love their candles. Their candles are awesome. They smell up the whole house. They burn wonderfully, very low smoke. I think I've only had one that was like a bad smoker. Most of them were like, you know. And when I mean like a bad smoker, I mean like it's like black smoke. Like when you blow it out, like a whole bunch of it. But, you know, most of them are pretty low-key on that. And they just smell amazing. But they're expensive. They're like $20 per candle unless you can get them on sale. But even then, it's like $10 per candle, which I still think is kind of expensive. So I came across these candles from Walmart. They're the Walnut Avenue candle, 719 Walnut Avenue. The candle I got is Autumn Walk. It was $5. It looks like a Bath & Body Works candle. It smells amazing. It's 3 wicks. And it smells awesome. It just smells up my whole home. And yeah, I think as far as candle dupes go, this is a perfect dupe for like Bath & Body Works. I highly suggest it if you want to save a little extra cash. Like, you can't beat the price. $5 for a candle that smells good and it doesn't like smoke a whole bunch when you blow it out. You know, there's nothing bad about that. So then my favorite perfume for the month, normally what I do with my body sprays is I pick out one to wear like for an entire month. And this month I'm using Frosted Snowberry from Bath & Body Works. And it smells really good. It's very sweet smelling. Yeah, it's definitely a very sweet smell. Almost like sugary kind of sweet. But I really like it. It's a very nice smell. I just like the bottle. It's Christmassy, so I figured might as well break it out. I got it last year, but I'm sure they brought it back. I'm pretty sure they did. I was in there the other day, and I think I seen it in there. I can get that centered so you can see it. It's a little reindeer on it. So that's something worth checking out. And then on Black Friday, the only thing I bought on Black Friday, because I didn't really do Black Friday shopping this year, I just went to a few stores because my husband wanted some video games that were on sale. There was nothing I'd really looked into for myself, but I didn't even buy this. He bought this for me because I wanted it. But I got it from Target. It is from Townhouse, and it's the French Vanilla Body Mist. And this just, it just smells like heaven. They also had a lavender one, and I didn't care for that one. That was kind of like, ugh, smelling, but it just smells amazing. So vanilla-y and just goodness. So next time you're in Target, go check that out. I think on Black Friday, I got this for like $2. I don't know what the regular price is because it was in like a bin thing, but it smells awesome. From there, we can go into nail polish. I picked these up from my local Dollar Tree. They're the LA Colors. This one is Color Craze. I think they're both Color Craze, yeah. And I didn't care for them at first. I got this hot pink one. I've got a couple of colors, but these are like my two favorites out of them. This one's like Purple Sparkles, which layers nicely on top of another purple color. I've got it on right now. But, and I've got it laid on top of a purple color from Avon. I don't even know what it's called. I've had it for like a million years. But these colors, like, I was surprised with these when I first got them and I tried them out. I wasn't too impressed because they took like a million coats to like even have decent pigment. But once you get them to the color that you want, like, you know, I think it took me 3 to 4, probably about 3 coats to get a good pigment. They last so long. Like, I didn't have that problem with this one because it just sparkles. And I just like one stroke over the purple I already had on, and it like, you know, there you go. But with this one, I wore it by itself, and it just took like 3 coats, I think, to get it to a decent pigment. But once it was there, like, holy crap, it looked gorgeous, and it didn't move for like 5 days. Like, I was doing dishes, taking showers, cooking stuff. Like, my nail polish was not chipping. So I gotta give it some props here. I mean, it was $1, and yeah, I recommend it. I would get some more if and when I run out. Nail polish seems to last me forever. On to makeup, we're almost done. I'm talking about these ones to get them all done at once. Woo! I don't like drop everything on the floor first. Okay. So I have the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder right here. And I also have their like green stick. It's the e.l.f. Zit Zapping Concealer. And I did do a makeup video using these. I can link that down below if you're interested. But these do so well to camouflage any blemishes. I can't talk today. Any blemishes on the skin. I just put this one on the zit first, and then I use the little green powder down here to set it, and then I go in with like my regular concealer and my foundation, and then like you can't see any blemishes. So I had to give that some props and put it out there. And again, I did do a video using it, so go check it out. And they're very cheap. I think this is like $1, maybe $2. And this one I think is like $3 for the palette. Which, I mean, you get your yellow, your blue, your red, and your green. I don't remember what everything counteracts because I only ever need to use green. But you get them all there if you need them. Then I've also got, and I may have put this in my November favorites. I don't remember, but this stuff is awesome. It's like the only setting powder I use. It's the original formula Airspun Loose Face Powder. And it works awesome as a setting powder. It makes your makeup, like, you know, last all day, like, set it. But it doesn't get, like, cakey. And it doesn't, like, really set into lines or wrinkles or anything. And, excuse me. It's awesome. It'll last forever. Like, I've had this for 2 years. Can we see how much product I still have in there? Like, it's all over here because I'm shaking it weird, but yeah, I've had it for 2 years, and it still has a ton of product in there. And it's one of those where you just, like, dump it into the lid and then apply it. so you don't really like get a bunch of bacteria in the foundation. Well, not foundation, but the powder. It just all like works really good. Then I've got my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. I love this thing for blending. It does awesome. It just, you know, gets everything where you want it, and it feels really good. It's all like fluffy, and it's like $3, so go get yourself one. They're awesome. Then I've got my NYC lipstick. It is the number 309B, and the color is sheer red, and I am wearing it today. You can see that. And I've had this thing for like 6 years, literally. And I know people say you need to throw your makeup out after that, but if it doesn't smell weird, taste weird, or irritate my skin, I tend to keep my makeup, because I think that the whole, like, you need to throw it out after this period of time is just kind of like a scam to get you to buy more makeup, because makeup takes forever to use. So, you know when things start going bad, like, especially with lipsticks. They won't feel the same, they'll feel different, and they'll start to, like, smell weird. And that's when you know it's time to throw them out. But this one is still good to go. It goes on like the day I got it, and it doesn't stink, and it doesn't taste weird. So, yeah. And then the last thing I have, and I do use it, but it's kind of like a bust for me. I don't typically do busts because I don't want to, like, promote products that I'm not necessarily interested in. But this one, I just kind of want to complain about it, because it was, like, the biggest freaking deal all through, like, middle school and high school for me. Like, everybody had this mascara. It's the Great Lash by Maybelline. And it's waterproof. And everybody and their mother and their sister and their grandma, like, everybody had this mascara. And I never got it, because I think it was like between $8 and $10 when it first came out. I think now it's down to like $5 or $6. I don't remember. It's been like a million years. But I finally got myself some, and I'm using it because I bought it, and I don't like wasting things. But I don't use it by itself because I can't. It doesn't give enough oomph with my eyelashes just by itself. I use it with other mascaras that I have. But this was just like a flop. I just was really disappointed in it. I don't feel like it does a whole lot for my eyelashes as far as giving length or thickening. And then, like, this brush is just dinky, and, like, that's disappointing too. So I don't recommend this if you've ever wanted to try it. Sorry. I'm going to tell you what everybody else hasn't told you. It sucks. It's not that great. So, yeah. I don't know where Oliver went. I guess I'll need to find him. I was going to have him, like, say goodbye with me, but he scampered off somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Okay, well, that's it for my November favorites. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, like, subscribe or whatever. Leave me comments down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.